When your dog stares up at you with those big, soft eyes, you probably think they see their owner. They're human, the one who feeds them and rules the house. But here's the truth that almost no dog owner knows. Your dog has never once looked at you and thought, "There's my master." What they actually see is something stranger, something deeper, and something that completely changes how you should be treating them. And most people miss the signals their dog sends them every single day. Let's get into it. 1. You are not the alpha, and you never were. For decades, people were told that dogs see their home like a wolf pack, and that you have to be the alpha to earn respect. It sounds convincing. It's also completely wrong. And the wildest part? The scientist who invented the whole idea spent the rest of his life trying to erase it. His name is L. David Mech, one of the most respected wolf researchers alive. His 1970 book made the word alpha famous. But after actually watching wild wolves for years, he realized his early research was based on unrelated wolves crammed together in captivity, which is nothing like real life. In the wild, a wolf pack isn't a gang fighting for dominance. It's a family. The so-called alpha is just the parent. Mech has literally begged his publisher to stop printing that old book. He said calling a wolf an alpha makes about as much sense as calling a human dad the alpha male of his household. He's not the alpha, he's just the father. And your dog isn't even a wolf. Dogs split from wolves over 30,000 years ago. So your dog isn't sizing you up, plotting to take your throne, or judging whether you're dominant enough. They're not trying to climb a ladder. They're trying to be near you. Which raises a much bigger question. If you're not their boss and not their packmate, then what exactly are you to them? Stay with me, because later in this video, there's a discovery about your dog's brain that proves the bond runs deeper than you think. 2. Your face is basically a blur to them. Here's something that stings a little. When you lean in close and lock eyes with your dog, they can't really see your face the way you see theirs. Dogs have roughly 20/75 vision. That means the detail you can see clearly from 75 feet away, your dog has to stand within about 20 feet to see just as sharp. And up close, even blurrier. On top of that, dogs are red-green colorblind. They see the world mostly in blues and yellows. That bright red toy you bought looks like a muddy brownish blob sitting in the grass to them. So no, your dog is not memorizing the exact shape of your face and features the way you memorize theirs. To them, your face is a soft, fuzzy outline. But before you feel bad, here's the flip side. What dogs lose in detail, they gain in motion. Their eyes are built to catch the tiniest, fastest movement. A flick of your hand, a shift in your shoulders, the moment you reach for the leash. They read all of it instantly. It's also why your dog might completely ignore a treat sitting still right in front of their nose, then snap to attention the second it moves. They're not being stubborn. Their eyes are simply wired for movement over detail. So if they don't recognize you by your face, how on earth do they know it's you? That's where it gets incredible. 3. To your dog, you are a smell before you are a person. Your dog doesn't picture your face when they think of you. They picture your scent. And this isn't a cute saying. It's proven inside their brain. A neuroscientist named Gregory Burns at Emory University did something remarkable. He trained dogs to lie perfectly still, fully awake, inside an MRI machine so he could watch their brains in real time. Then he presented them with 5 different smells. Their own scent, a strange dog, a familiar dog, a strange human, and their own owner. And one scent lit up the reward center of the brain more than anything else. The owners. Here's the detail that gives me chills. The owner wasn't even in the room. It was just a cloth carrying their smell. And that alone was enough to trigger a burst of joy and anticipation in the dog's brain. The same kind of reaction you might get catching the perfume or cologne of someone you love. So when your dog buries their nose in your laundry or greets you at the door sniffing like a maniac, they're not just saying hello, they're lighting up the happiest part of their brain. To them, your scent isn't a detail about you. It practically is you. And hey, if this is already changing the way you see your dog, do me a favor and hit that like button and subscribe so we can reach more dog owners who have no idea what their dog is really thinking. 4. Those puppy eyes were literally invented for you. You know the look. Your dog tilts their head, lifts those inner eyebrows, and suddenly you'd hand over your entire dinner. You probably think it's just a coincidence that dogs are so good at melting your heart. It isn't. They evolved to do it. Researcher Julian Kaminski at the University of Portsmouth studied the actual face muscles of dogs and wolves side by side, and she found something stunning. Dogs have a specific little muscle above the eyes that lets them raise their inner eyebrows and make that irresistible, wide-eyed, slightly sad expression. Wolves basically don't have it. In roughly 30,000 years of living beside us, dogs developed a brand new facial muscle for one reason: to talk to us. Why? Because that raised eyebrow look makes their eyes appear bigger and more baby-like, and it tugs on the exact same instinct in us that makes us want to protect a child. Over thousands of years, humans unknowingly chose the puppies that could pull this expression, feeding them, keeping them close, breeding more of them. Your dog's most heart-melting face isn't an accident. It's a message perfected over thousands of years, aimed directly at you. That look doesn't exist to charm other dogs. It exists to reach you. 5. Looking into your eyes creates a real chemical love loop. Here's the discovery I promised you. When you and your dog gaze at each other, something happens inside both of your bodies at the same time. Scientists in Japan, led by Takafumi Kikusui, measured a hormone called oxytocin. It's the same bonding hormone that floods a new mother when she holds her baby. They found that when dogs and their owners looked into each other's eyes, oxytocin rose in the dog and in the human. Your dog looks at you. You feel a wave of love. You look back and touch them, and their oxytocin rises too, which makes them look at you even more. It's a loop that feeds itself. The exact same loop that bonds a parent to a child. And when they tested wolves raised by humans, the loop didn't happen. This bond, this chemical conversation through the eyes, is something dogs developed specifically with us. So the next time your dog gives you that long, soft stare across the room, understand what's really happening. They're not just watching you. They're saying, "I love you," in the oldest language biology has. So what are you really? Put it all together and the answer is beautiful. Your dog doesn't see you as another dog. They don't see you as a boss to obey or an alpha to fear. They recognize you by your scent before your face. They built a special expression just to communicate with you. And their brain runs the same bonding chemistry with you that a parent runs with their own child. So you're not their owner. You're not their master. To your dog, you are their family, their safe place, and the single most important presence in their entire world. You're not a human to them. You're home. And now that you know what your dog has been trying to tell you this whole time, maybe give them an extra long look tonight. They'll understand it more than you ever realized.